And okay, so we are back.
Yeah, looking pretty good.
This is yeah, Brian. We've had a few weeks off at this point.
Yeah, I might be a little bit rusty, but hopefully we'll be able to get back into it in right order. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I know we left off episode 4 on some kind of a platform area. There was yeah. I need to backtrack a little bit here. Not the tram station, the viewing platform. I think that's where we were. I played ahead a little bit, just to kind of get us off on the right track. And yeah, so I actually found a couple of things that we missed right before the mysterious death that I'm gonna say was completely unintentional on the part of the devs. Like that was just a weird like collision solving problem that just threw me into the abyss.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what that was about, but yeah,
Yeah.
there are a
I'm
couple
co-
of little Easter eggs in this area. I'll
yeah, I'm kind of like forgetting where we were. I kind of you're gonna have to watch it for probably a minute or so, and then okay, we're up now. I remember we're at sort of the amusement park area, right?
yeah, it's not an amusement park. It's more like
A tram station.
like
It's like a
a
tram station.
I think it's like a national park kind of area.
A national park. Okay.
You know, like they have the little plaques describing the history of the place and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this guy here was, I guess he was the tram operator or something.
Hey, where'd you say that train is again?
Yeah.
Told you. Just head on down into the caverns there. You'll find
Hey,
it.
where's that train?
Yeah, he's gonna send us.
Oh
send
yeah,
us
and
down
this
into the
triggers something.
caverns.
And this, I kind of remember this triggering something.
So yeah, so when I was messing around doing tests for our streaming setup, I found that I could approach these binoculars, spend some of our
Hard-earned cash.
our hard-earned pocket change, yeah, and there
Murph
were.
works hard for the money.
He did. He just reached right into that register and whoa, there we go.
I think I made. Did I make a joke about Spider-Man like right about here last time? I think.
I don't.
I think I did. Yeah.
Was that Uncle Ben?
It's not. If you take on one of us, you take on all of us. Spider-Man. You know, like a
Right.
Gobby, like kind of thing. Yeah.
So yeah, so there's that little bloody hand on the tram. That's fun. And I think there was another one. I can't remember if it was up here or if it was somewhere else. I think this is just.
Hey, so also I meant to tell you. I think I told you this in real life, but we should probably mention it for posterity. I got all the monsters up on my iPad, so we can actually do the thing that you wanted to do, which was, I believe, it was guessing the monster names
Oh yeah,
prior to, like, I know all the monster names, but you don't.
it's true.
So like I can reference them now. So if you see a new monster and you want me to tell you like what the name is, I can definitely tell you.
So you're-
or we can play the guess.
You're like the Silent Hill Pokedex.
Kind of. I mean, it's a little skimpy though. I mean, there has to be more than 12, 13 monsters in the game, right? Or
I don't know. That could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Some lazy devs. I don't know. Lazy devs.
Yeah.
Though I really shouldn't say that because I do know how hard it is to actually create 3D content like on a mass scale. So I probably shouldn't ever call a dev lazy, considering like the amount of effort that I put into absolutely horrible films.
You know about that, huh?
I have firsthand knowledge of all that. In a previous life, like I constantly say at work, I used to be somebody. I'm no longer that somebody. Now I just make generic software for salespeople.
Is that why
But,
you know so much about Spider-Man?
Because I used to be somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I did work. I worked at the company. I did a little bit on Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
But I didn't do a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm kind of like I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I did work with a guy who was a comic book art, actually like a colorist for comic books once. I worked with him at 2 different companies actually, which is kind of hilarious. But he's a really super nice guy. He lives in Croatia now. But one time we were watching like one of those Blur cinematics on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was like a Blur Marvel cinematic or something, and I'm like, why does Spider-Man sound like a surfer? Like I asked him that, and he's like, because he is because he is a surfer. He's like a teenager. I'm like, it's not like a surfer. It's like they made him sound like radical dude. Spider-Man kind of thing, and it was kind of a weird casting choice, I think. You know, but you know, that's the way they kind of just want to swing it, I think.
Swing
Oh,
it,
here
huh?
we go. Here we go.
Like web swinging. Oh my god. My gun is out of bullets.
You can just hit her with the gun, though,
That's,
right?
yeah, that's what's gotta happen right now.
Yeah.
So these, yeah, so I know a couple of monster names. I think the ones, most of the ones that I've encountered, like these guys are screamers.
Those are screamers.
Ow. I always have such a hard time with them. I don't know why. Just give me a lot of trouble.
I think they're just resilient sorts. I think a lot of the monsters in this game are resilient sorts.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like I'll never get over that health checking. I'll never get over it.
Yeah.
It's so medieval. It's like from a different era of. It's not even like games, Nintendo games, like 8-bit Nintendo games had health bars on the top of a screen.
Yeah.
It's like a universal kind of standard, and with like COD or something like that, it's like you start to see blood on the screen or something. Oh, whoa.
I don't. Oh, she got back up.
Man,
Did she really just get back? No. Yes, she did. That was her.
she got back up.
She absolutely got back up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's like with COD, you have like blood on the screen, or you're getting shot.
Yeah.
Or something. With this game,
Oh, here we
it's
go.
like, what are we looking at? I would say that's certainly you are going crazy, Murph. Like, because also that's a dude in a wheelchair out in the rain.
Yep.
No poncho, just kind of like fading in and out. He's out in the rain.
Really wish I could get a better look at this guy who's hanging from the end of the really poorly supported pier area. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing under that thing. Yeah. Well, yeah, so it's kind of a franchise thing, right? So in Silent Hill 1, the way that you would check health was in the inventory management screen.
Yeah.
You would go in there and there would be like what looked like a little CCTV image in the upper left-hand corner, and your health was kind of shown by the amount of static and flickering that there was. Like, there was a slight hue variation. I like it would color differently when you hit different phases or
Whoa.
bands. Okay, so
Oh yeah, I remember this. I think you had to do this last time.
yeah.
I think we did backtrack a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's so checking health in like really awkward ways is a part of the franchise.
Yeah.
Just kind of like I'm pretty sure I was trying to think of other Konami games like that had a health bar. Like I'm like, did Contra have a health bar? Like kind of thing. I'm like, I think Contra did have a health bar. Like for like 1987 or 86. Like
Gotta be an
yeah. But it doesn't seem like to me it doesn't seem like additional. I realize it is a design choice after all, but it doesn't seem like having HUD elements would really detract from the game, or at least having like something on the screen that would sort of determine. What is this? Does a monkey pop out of this or something? What does a crank open the like?
Yeah.
That's a weird way to open the door right there.
It really
like,
is.
I don't get that. This is like it's like an organ grinder. I mean, like what? I mean, is the organ grinder like the organ grinder is like the actual instrument, right? It's not like the guy is not an organ grinder, right?
See, I always thought it was the guy.
I thought it was the instrument. I don't really know. Like, see, that's the confusing thing because I think in one of the Batman movies, like the guy was referred to, one of the clowns or something was referred to as the organ grinder, and that always sort of confused me. Maybe yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream. Maybe you can use it for both. I don't know. Is that a pitchfork or what is?
It's
not pitchfork, but like
pickaxe. Yeah.
a pickaxe. It's a pickaxe. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down into the mines, I think.
It's kind of weird that you don't get to ride the tram. I would really like to ride the tram.
Oh, we already rode the tram. That's how.
We did ride the tram.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. But then there was the bloody hand was on the tram that we just rode.
No, that was a different tram.
How many how do they have all this money to install these trams in this? I don't know. It seems like the Roosevelt Island tram. There's like one tram. Like you're building like a multiple tram network. It's just kind of like
So the underground river
I don't know. They didn't really
powers
think out the
machine.
economics of Silent Hill.
Well, I mean, mining is big business. Wherever you
I
go,
guess.
energy is always in demand.
Yeah, all that sort of like the mountaintop mining or the I forget what they call it exactly now. Now that I'm actually on a stream, I can't remember what it's like what the actual term for it is, but it's like where you actually just take the top off the mountain. Yeah, there's like a type of mining where they do that. It probably has a really dumb name, but I'm just drawing a blank. But yeah, this is pretty much like the standard creepy mine, right? I mean, it's
Yeah, and FYI, this is us completely cheating because I did this just the other day.
Oh, you did the other day.
This is a solved puzzle. I need to place the box here so that this gate doesn't close behind me. So I'm not
okay.
super smart. This is something that I've already done.
Yeah, so you had to spend a couple like 30 minutes figuring that out, or no?
I don't think it took us that long. I think this next part took us a really long time, but I think I have an idea of what needs to happen. Like, I think we need to basically draw the water through the system so that it hits the pumps, and then back, like, we need to make another adjustment to activate the elevator.
Yeah.
And the pumps, there was a lady in there
Wonder what the water
that just beat the crap out of me last time, but this time I'm gonna take care of her.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The pump must have drained the cave.
Yeah, so the big thing here was that I didn't realize that you don't need to go back to the pump to do anything. You activate the pumps and then you flip it back and turn the elevator on. But we're gonna go back to the pump because I have a bone to pick with the screamer back here.
I thought you were going to say you had a bone to pick with the pump.
Same thing.
Okay.
To me, she is the pump.
She's the spectral embodiment of the pump.
Yeah, she's going down.
Okay.
If I can
Kick
find
her ass.
if I can find my way to
Kick-
the opening here. Is this okay.
Kick her ass, sea bass.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's oh, no, I can't even. Wow, I fucked this up. I had a solid plan and everything. I can't get the stuff, and I can't deal with her if the pump isn't like activated. So
Okay.
so wow, yeah, I thought I was so smart.
Well, you are smart.
Yeah.
I mean, like you know, you had the idea to do this Let's Play, so
Flattery. Such flattery.
you have a job. You have a job.
Yeah, I do have a job.
I mean, like that's a lot more than I can say for a lot of people in the Oregon and California areas right now.
Really.
Well, I mean, I think that Los Angeles is kind of depressing.
Mm.
At least for what I did, you know.
Yeah.
It seems like most of the actual visual effects jobs are in Canada or in London right now.
Well, it kind of feels a little bit like the market's been flooded with people. Is that not true?
I think that's a fair assessment. I mean, I don't really know if yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you know, the good thing is that if you're like a developer, you can always pretty much like get a job, but it might not be the job that you want. I just found the companies to just be like so horribly run that it's kind of not worth spending too much time actually like stressing out. You know, if I ever moved back there, I probably would not be working at like a visual effects place.
Yeah.
Only because it's just like such an agonizing. The companies are just so terribly run that, you know, it's just not worth it at this point in my career.
Mm.
Like I mean I worked on enough good movies, and you know, or movies that were okay to watch. Whoa, okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Is this the pump lady?
This is.
All right. Yeah, the pickaxe should be able to. Can you block her
Yeah.
at all? You can block her, right? Okay. And I like how she just like you know, like yelps at the end, like right as you're maybe that's the delay. Maybe that's the delay. I don't really know, but it seems like she let out a big like death throes, like at the end.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not hallucinating.
No.
It isn't the magic of Silent Hill that's causing me to hallucinate. You know, death throes
No.
of characters.
You
That's
are-
good. Okay.
You're not losing your mind.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so it's pumpkin pie shake season.
Okay, so I
Yeah, I know we were gonna talk about that. Did you go to Burgerville or did you go to Jack in the Box?
I went to both.
And which one do you think is better?
You know, I'm still with Jack in the Box, I think.
All right.
But wait, what am I missing here? I gotta go back to it. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I swung by Jack in the Box the other day, and no pumpkin pie shakes. They weren't doing it.
They're not doing it this year?
I don't know if it's off for the entire year or just they're not doing it yet. But yeah, they had a sea salt caramel shake or something going on.
What?
That was their thing.
Oh man, that's just so weird that they wouldn't do them. Because they do them every year, and it's like it's a big thing in like I think in Jack in the Box locations.
Yeah.
At least like it was always a thing that I saw people. I mean, I would see people tweeting about it and like, you know, really getting into it and being like, oh yeah, you know, like it's time for pumpkin pie shake season at Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
So, is there like there's a dude outside there, right? That's gonna like bust in a second. Or maybe not. Maybe you're just gonna fall the endless pit down the abyss.
I don't know.
And no, actually, it's not really so much of an abyss because there is actually like a bottom.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a phobis or something. I don't really know what you'd call it. A fake abyss.
God, I hate fake abysses.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're like always just trying to
Me
be
too.
like, yeah,
Just-
we're bottomless voids, and there's nothing.
Nope. Not really.
Yeah.
We're it's just actually not actually it's not the Nietzsche who said the thing like when you look into the abyss looks back. Sometimes when you look into the abyss looks back into you. Was that Nietzsche?
Could've,
Sounds like a Nietzsche
could've
thing
been,
to say.
yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna like take a break and make tapping noises on a bunch of devices to look it up right now because it'll. But
Get away from me!
Whoa, hey, jeez.
oh whoa.
Oh God. I was just completely unprepared for that.
Do you have to heal soon, or how you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. He's looking awfully bloody, huh?
Yeah,
68.
I think you
no,
might want to.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I just kind of was like,
Oh,
Murph's looking a little worn down.
she broke the head off my pick.
Now you're like Donatello.
That's exactly what I'm like.
You're like flailing honky. I don't know what the equivalent of Murph from a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle would be. It'd be like flailing honky, convict, flailing honky psychotic convict. Flailing honky psychotic convict. I don't know. Something like that might be funny to some people. But oh jeez. Yeah, just club it.
I'm gonna switch to
you know what
this
the names.
rock. I think that that axe handle is probably not gonna do very well for me.
Yeah. They do. They are the self-cleaning type of enemies too. They just kind of like ash out, right? After a while.
Yeah, they do, but you have to like kill them all the way to make that happen.
I gotcha.
I guess that was the mistake that I made up top there. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't finish them off.
They gotta ash out like in Blade.
Yeah,
Like in the Blade movies.
that's right. With an acid blade sword thing. How does that even work?
I mean, in Blade, like they were just kind of like the. I mean, it was just sort of like I assume that the reason why the vampires died that way is because they were silvered. I mean, the sword was probably made of silver. So if you use like a stake, but I think in Blade it was always like a metal stake, like a silver stake or a silver sword, or something like that. It was, or at least it was implied that he was using like either a silver or a silvered katana to be able to like really just like take them out. Because Buffy, it was always like they always used wood on Buffy.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was always like she always would just stake them on Buffy. Like it wasn't really that. On True Blood, it's like it's so revolting when the vampires die anyway on True Blood. But yeah, ashing is like sort of when the vampires ash. That's sort of the signature thing of like Buffy and the signature thing of Blade. I think that they actually like will ash. True Blood, they only ash when they go out in the sun. They don't ash if you stake them. When you stake them, it's like hilarious what happens on True Blood. But yeah, it's always interesting watching how video game people kind of, well, that was kind of like clippy a little bit.
Yeah.
When you take that off there, it's like a whole book.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is my journal, right? He's scrapbooking right now.
Oh, he's scrapbooking.
Yeah.
So Murph has like Murph is kind of like a upper middle class suburbanite. Like it's like he's scrapbooking because like he found out about that at like the Kiwanis or somewhere. Like he was talking to people.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but it seems like kind of an odd. Scrapbooking seems like an odd thing for like convicts.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Like he can't wait to get to Hillside. That's where we're looking for a train to take us to Hillside. You know, once he gets to Hillside, he's gonna be looking for some flowers to press, and
he buys the pressed fairy book too. Have you ever seen that? The pressed fairy book.
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but I do know that I had a girlfriend at one point who had a back tattoo that was a squashed fairy surrounded by floral accompaniments.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't really know if that would be the first thing that would jump to my head if I was going to get a tattoo.
Well, she was like, it's hilarious because it's like I laid down on it and just squashed it dead.
Yeah, but if you laid down on a fairy and you squashed it, I think you kind of want to scrape it off and throw it in the trash.
Not immortalize it in ink.
That's the guy I met outside.
No, I think I'd want to forget. It'd be pretty traumatic. The fairy could have granted you wishes or something if you hadn't squashed it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it had that power. Who knows? If I squashed a fairy, honestly, to tell you the truth, I probably would regret it. I'd probably have to be filled with a lot of regret. I wouldn't want to, have a dude trace it on my back and then inject, make a big scab filled with ink on my back and then, whatever. That seems like it would be hey, minor guys. Yeah. Are they gonna be okay? Like, I don't really know what's going on.
Well, that one mannequin that just fell over just scared the shit out of me. That happened.
Are those mannequins?
Yeah.
They looked like demons or something. But they were not moving.
Oh God.
But
did you see that shit?
I saw it.
This is the thing that I was talking about last time.
Do you know its name?
No.
Would you like to, or do you want to guess?
Oh my God! Hold on. I want to take as good a look at this thing as I can.
All right.
I don't have a gun, right? I don't have a gun. Is there a gun in here?
It actually. I don't think you have a gun. I mean, unless it's not filled with bullets, though. If you have it, it's
here. This looks like a lead pipe.
Ooh, that'll probably help out a little bit. This character actually has a really funny name.
So,
to me at least.
Last time I was trying to describe it to you, and you said something about I can't even remember what the name was. Okay, yeah. What's it called?
You really want to know? Or you want to take a guess first? You got bullets.
Yeah, I have bullets, but I don't have anything to shoot them at. I feel like this thing's
You-
gonna kill me. By the way, just putting it
Okay.
out there.
Well, okay? We're okay with the name? You want to know the
yeah.
name? Okay, it's a weeping bat.
A what?
It's a weeping bat.
Where the? Oh
I was gonna
God!
say
Here it is. Leave me
I was
alone.
gonna try to I was gonna try to be funny and say it was like a Koch brother or something, but it's David Koch. Actually, no, it's actually a weeping bat, and it doesn't really look like much of a bat to me.
No.
It looks like kind
Oh,
of.
what the hell?
It looks like something out of an anime.
Oh, wait, I need to break this. Oh, God. No, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work.
Why, you gotta break that?
I need to break down the boards off of the door to escape. I think. I think that's what's happening.